منهم واللعنة عليهم، وبالموالاة لنبيك وآل نبيك عليه وعليهم السلام. اللهم العن أول ظالم ظلم حق محمد وآل محمد وآخر تابع له على ذلك. اللهم العن العصابة التي جاهدت الحسين وشايعت وبايعت وتابعت على قتله. اللهم العنهم جميعا 100 مرة. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم جميعا. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. اللهم خص أنت أول ظالم باللعن مني، وابدأ به أولا ثم العن الثاني والثالث والرابع. اللهم العن يزيد خامسا، والعن عبيد الله بن زياد وابن مرجانة وعمر بن سعد وشمرا وآل أبي سفيان وآل زياد وآل مروان إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم لك الحمد حمد الشاكرين لك على مصابهم. الحمد لله على عظيم رزيتي. اللهم ارزقني شفاعة الحسين يوم الورود، وثبت لي قدم صدق عندك مع الحسين وأصحاب الحسين الذين بذلوا مهجهم دون الحسين عليه السلام. أرواح موتانا وموتاكم موتى شيعنا
من منتظر هو القيامة. رحم الله والديكم الجنة وكذا الموضوع. رحم الله والديكم. اخواني اللي يحب اكو مكان ترى فوق، يعني اللي يحب ياخذ راحته اكو مكان فوق وسماعه وكل شيء اكو، فاللي يريد يصعد خليه يصعد. جزاكم الله خير الجزاء. لدينا فقرتين باللغه الانجليزيه. الاولى نستقبل الحاج الاستاذ معين البريهي بالصلاه على محمد وال محمد.
يلا هناك يلا كل واحد وين هو قاعد وين يلا يلا
السلام عليكم أيها المعزون جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمصابنا بسيدنا ومولانا أبي عبد الله الحسين وآل بيته وأصحابه، وجعلنا الله من السائرين على نهجهم والطالبين بثأرهم مع الإمام هدى منصور والقائم من آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد I may start from where I ended the day before, the night before actually. We were talking about a topic that was about the goal that Imam Hussein alayhi salam had for his uprising, for his revolution. And can someone tell me what the goal was? Yeah? Well, the topic was the goal. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just trying to make sure that you are following me. So the goal was Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam approached, revolted to seek reform in his grandfather's nation. خرجت لطلب الإصلاح في أمة جدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله. وآمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر. I approached to seek reform in the nation of my grandfather, the Prophet صلى الله عليه وآله. To ask, or actually to seek to do the good things and stop the wrongdoings. آمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر. And you remember I said I was trying to simplify what the word I'm using just for our little kids to understand. My son was making fun of me. He said there are many elder children who speak much better English than you. I said to him, yes, I know. There are many. And this is what I'm actually trying to encourage you to do. If there is any feedback, more than welcome to get it. And also, it is your role. I was so proud. I had one of our teenagers speaking at Imam Ahlul Bayt Mosque last night. He was just as fantastic. His presentation, the topic he was covering, the information he was delivering. And I would say you would accept from him much more than you do from myself. Because he's the one you look at as your age, and also probably he may close the gap between generations. You may look at me as an old-fashioned person, a person from the old generations who speak about, things that you may not, things that may not match or satisfy your needs as young people. Especially, I'm coming from a background that is completely different from the background that you live here in this society. Okay? So again, the goal was, Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam is to seek reform in the nation of his grandfather. And I claimed that that goal has not been reached, has not been achieved, because it is an ongoing goal. This is firstly. Secondly, Imam al-Hussein needs us, actually. He needs our help to achieve this. Imam al-Hussein set up the goal, and that goal definitely is an achievable goal, because it is set up by a ma'soom, a person who would know that the goal he has approached for definitely would be achievable. Otherwise, Imam al-Hussein wouldn't leave the Al-Madinah to go to Karbala all that long way to fight Yazid, knowing that he was coming with just maybe 178 people supporting him against an army of 30,000 people. That's what has been narrated to us. So Imam Hussein wouldn't go for that unless he would know that his goal would be an achievable goal. This is first. Secondly, what are the means, the tools, the instruments that we need to use, we have to use to achieve that goal? This is what I'm trying to talk about tonight. Before that, you remember I gave a couple of very simple examples to our little ones, just to, mainly about this social life, the relationships that between us. But I've tried to remind you about one very important thing that was very unfortunate to hear. Our brother Shawki was talking about some people I would say, were throwing the meal boxes everywhere in the area. That's really disgusting. This is not part of the values we are talking about. This absolutely doesn't match the values that we need to learn from these majalis. Well, firstly, because it is immoral. It's against the moral values that we are talking about. Secondly, it's not healthy. This food, when it's not actually, it's not a good social aspect. It's not a good thing for us. People outside wouldn't come to our majalis to listen to what we say, what we claim. And even if we talk and tell them that, look, we are followers of a peaceful religion. Well, prove that. Give me a proof. I don't believe you. I don't look at what you say. I only look at what you do, your actions. And when your actions show me that you throw the boxes, the meal boxes everywhere in the car parks or behind the buildings there, the government buildings, departments, this is not a good thing actually. So this is the first thing. The second thing is not healthy. You know, this may cause, you know, the spread of bacteria, viruses, whatever, you know, when it is rotten, gets rotten or, you know, filthy or whatever. Thirdly, it is illegitimate. It's against the, the religious rules as well. So it's not, you know, we've learned that food is very important, and if we follow our, you know, religious rules, we should not do that. So please, I'm not accusing any person in particular, but I'm saying in general, and I'm not claiming that you have done, if anyone has done it, I mean here, anyone present here has done it, I don't claim that they have done it deliberately or on purpose. Probably for some carelessness, someone, I don't know, didn't like the food, you know, and put it away there. But that's not enough reason for you to do so. So leave that. I hope you, if someone has done it, you won't do it again. Please. So again, I talked about the goal, achievable. Now we come to the means. Coming to these majalis, the prayer, crying on Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam, the laton, everything we do here, please try to understand. And I know many of you do understand that. There is a means and there is a goal. Let me simplify it in a very simple way. The goal is a destination, a place you want to travel to. You want to travel to, for example, to Iraq or Lebanon at the end of the year. So to achieve that goal, you need a means, an instrument, a tool to achieve your goal. And the tool might be an airplane. Okay, so you get a ticket and you fly. Or you use a vehicle to travel to somewhere else inside Australia. You can't travel by vehicle to Iraq, definitely. Okay? So that is the destination, and the tools is the airplane that takes you from here to your destination. It is exactly the same when you think of a goal. The goal is to reach the things that Imam Hussein alayhi salam set up for us to ask, to seek, to perform, to implement the reform that he asked us to do. Okay, and the reform is a very broad term. Can be social, can be economical, can be religious, can be everything in every aspect of our lives. And so, we come here with all the things that we do, no matter what they are, and hopefully we do the right things, the most appropriate things that satisfy Imam Hussein alayhi salam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? And these things actually are the means. So we do them to strengthen the spirit, the spiritual things that we have. Exactly the way the child, when they are born, they are vaccinated, vaccinated, or they give them vaccines. They are immunized against diseases, serious diseases, infectious diseases. Okay? So we come here to strengthen our spiritual side. We come here to do all these things, not just for the purpose of doing them, but to get them as a strengthening thing for our moral and spiritual things, so we can reach the actual goal. So this is what I want you to differentiate between. So the means, don't make the means. Unfortunately, what's happening at the moment in the meantime, some people believe just visiting Imam Hussein, the Ziyarah to Karbala, that is the target. This is not the goal, not the target. It is a means. That's the one thing, okay? The spiritual side in us, so we can keep going down the track, the path of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. So, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, we need to take advantage. We need to make very good use of our presence in these majalis so we can strengthen the spiritual side in ourselves, so we can reach the goals that are set up by Allah. In the first place, the Holy Quran is a guarantee, okay, means that we can follow. And Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam definitely are the interpreters of the Holy Quran, the carriers of the Holy Quran, the ones who have truly implemented all the things that the Quran alayhi salam has asked us to do, and Allah has asked us to do. So please take this opportunity, and if you are in any doubt or anything, look, we are living in a society that is full of different ideologies, different faiths, different social aspects. A lot of serious things going on around us. If you are in doubt of anything, ask those who know. Go and seek knowledge. The social media is open, but be careful, please. I'm sorry, I think I've taken more than I'm actually supposed to take from the time. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all the best with your endeavors actually to stay on the right, straight path of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam and the Quran. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أحسن حجينا جزاك الله خير الجزاء. نحن نصلي على محمد وآل محمد. قبل لا أقدم الفقرة الثانية